Okay.
Good morning. I'm Chris Wilkinson, and I'm reading from the Vajrasattva Mahatantra, Uniting in Our Equality with the End of the Sky. And this is our second session, and I'm beginning on page 43, The Precious Treasure of the Nine Treasuries. Then Sattva Vajra presented a request to the great Vajrasattva with these words. The sun shines by itself. It is supreme among the lights. It holds the treasure that is an awareness of the nine treasuries. Through the perfect transmission that is spontaneously realized and that has no work, our nine kinds of desire let fall a rain of wishes. Emotional problems and wisdom appear to be one thing. Please explain why the one is divided into nine. Then the great Vajrasattva gave instruction with these words. O Mahasattva, the one circle is divided into two, while there is one truth, praise and blame arise. The six samsaras are one, but we look at them individually. The nine treasuries are obstructed in the treasure of our awareness. A circle is entirely round, so samsara and nirvana have not existed from the beginning. Samsara is the heart of our enlightenment. Sorrow is the dawning of the playfulness of the all-good. Our thusness shines in an uncomplicated circle, but even as it shines, it melts into a dominion that is insubstantial. As for lust, hatred, stupidity, pride, and great jealousy, for some reason they shine out as the five wisdoms without our seeking it. Our wisdom is like the sun. It pervades through all things. The five kinds of desire and five kinds of objects are nourishment for us all. Self-originating compassion is a nourishment for everyone. It is our own playfulness that appears to us. It is our own pleasure to work on ourselves. For living beings whose ignorance is dense, the lamp of clear vision arises naturally. In samsara itself, there is primordial Buddhahood. The enjoyment of our sorrows is the enjoyment of our bliss. From the primordial, our wisdom has been clear by itself. Our fantasies of dualities are pathways of delusion. Our bodies, speech, minds, and all our good works shine out in the dominion of a clear awareness. This is like the pathways of the birds through the sky. They melt into the dominion of the sky and will not be clear. Our fields, domains, powers, strengths, and magic are also perfected in the treasure that is an awareness of our equality. Our contemplations on deeds and practices may be infinite, but we live in an experience in which our wisdom is clear by itself. Our natural non-duality is pervasive like the sky. The blessings of our deeds are displayed like the stars. The blessings of our compassion are pervasive like light. We do not join or part from the experience of our own clarity. The wisdom of our awareness is entirely alone. Its blessings are like a wish-fulfilling jewel. The six kinds of living beings are a self-evident audience that is a community. Our rewards fall like the rain from the sky. The nature of non-duality is to be one. Things happen just as we imagine or think about them. The mirror that shines by itself is a majestic light. Having no objects, we are perfected in a dominion of clarity. From the beginning, there have arisen praise and blame about the heart of our enlightenment, due to its either being or not being. These things do not stay. We are beyond limitations. So in reality, we are beyond all these things. As an analogy, this is like a needle falling from the sky. It is visible to the faces of the delusional. For those who understand, neither of them exists. Exaggerations and dharmas are superficial attributions. To depreciate is an extreme where nothing is empty or clear. All of these things are a city of reversions. It is like the craving for there to be gold in a rock. When we crave for some fantasy vision of ourselves, we have no position. We are desiring a reward that is self-evident. While we seldom attain any reward that is self-evident. This being so, we enter into the equality of our own clarity with minds that have no awareness. With no exaggeration, the wheel of our awareness is clear. With no depreciation, there is a transmission of the intrinsic clarity of our awareness. The treasure of our awareness is an equality that takes no position. We do not engage, we have no motive. We live just as we are. Our equality is the tantra that equals the end of the sky. We live in a single circle. It is by the power of our not understanding that there appear to be six, but we all shine in the reality of the circle. When our hatred shines in an uncontrived dominion, the light on the tongues of fire in hell may blaze, but the sorrow is not substantially realized. This is none other than our uncontrived dominion. With pride, it clearly seems that we are truly high. We enjoy our happiness and sorrow as individuals, but in our uncontrived experience, there are no dualities. In the experience of non-duality, we are spontaneously perfected. We use our fantasies about lust, craving, and engagement so that the pleasures of the humans on the four continents and the happiness and sorrow that make up the sorrows of samsara are non-dual in our self-originating experience. Our own clarity is perfected in the heart of our wisdom. Due to the power of our dense stupidity and our obstructions, we may fall into a life as an animal, but our sorrows are not really there. They are perfected in the wheel of our awareness. The reward for our avarice is attachment and bondage. We are bereft of food and pleasure. Our desires are not attractive. In reality, we are not living like this. By the power of the harsh poison of jealousy, we get the sorrows of war, argument, and fighting. They are self-originating. In reality, they are not there. They are perfected in the wheel of self-luminous awareness. In the unborn dominion of the Dharma, which is the basis for all things, our awareness is clear by itself and is connected by 9 statements. The 9 precious spaces are clear in our hearts. We are perfected in the treasure of an awareness that is present by itself. It is not contrived. It is not complicated. It is a treasure of the Dharma. On a heap of jewels that is the origin of all things, our experience of the sky does not grow or shrink. This is said to be the treasury of the Dharma that is the basis for all things. No essence of the 5 elements has yet been born. They arise by themselves out of our experience of thusness. The all-pervading origin of all things is present in us all. The sky is a treasury where the 5 elements are born and live. The body of the Dharma is pure like the sky. The river of its multitudinous blessings is not dammed. We are all gathered into an experience of our own clarity. So the body of the Dharma is a treasury of blessings. We have no view. We are clear by ourselves. We have no planetary reference. A view is a root that is the basis for all things. There is nothing to see. We are free from it all. We are all alone. Our view is a treasury that equals the spaciousness of space. In an ambrosia that is beyond our clinging lust, we are like elephants entering the water. We are beyond any hope or fear that we may fall or break. Our freedom from rejection and acceptance is the treasury of our practice. This is not imparted. We attain it by ourselves. It is the best of empowerments. We do not travel over paths and stages. We are like baby Garudas who are born from eggs. The universal vase of royal investiture is a treasury of empowerment. We have nothing to do. It has already been done from the primordial. Our lack of work is clear by itself. This is our good work. We live by ourselves without being distracted in any way. This is our treasury of spontaneously realized good works. In the mandala that is self-luminous and uncontrived, the unborn is primordially our bodies, speech, and minds. This is clear by itself. This is the treasury of our non-conceptual samadhi, and is the great mandala that we do not generate. The wisdom in our knowledge dawns by itself. We employ the way of the 3 kinds of knowledge to engage. We hold the treasure of secret wisdom. This is a treasury of wisdom that is uncontrived and is clear by itself. What appear to be 9 are perfected in the one. The difference is great. A heap of jewels is a dominion of equality. A treasury of jewels will open every door. We have met up with the treasure of a wealth of jewels. From out of the blessings of the pervasively encompassing sky, there rises the mandala of 1,000 suns. Awareness arises by itself. It is all alone. It is by the special qualities of thoughts that have the power to subdue us that just like a tongue of fire through many starports, where there is one thing, it appears as there are nine. Our awareness comes together in the intent of space. Innumerable victorious ones of the three times have laughed about things that were not understood. To do this, they hold on to the great perfection as if it was a book. They live in the presence of all their disciples. They are just like the light and the bearers of light. Their compassion is pervasive, like the end of the sky. Their non dual wisdom is perfected in the one. In the way that wish fulfilling jewels fulfill our hopes, a person with a family who has attained empowerment into the great treasure that is an awareness of the nine treasuries will use the stages of opening and liberating symbols and meanings, and in a single moment
Hello.
they will delight in the
Good. I
enjoyment
have
of their
one question.
desire.
Michael Bachman.
For so long and this and that appear, there will be enumerations in our minds.
Hi.
As for the attainment by which one liberates all, it is just like the analogy of a man of magic. It brings us what we want, like a heap of jewels.
Sorry, Chris. Please go on. Some problem here.
The analogies that work to elucidate our awareness. Then Sattva addressed the great Vajrasattva with these words. This is chapter 6 on page 53. The analogies that work to elucidate our awareness. Then Sattva addressed the great Vajrasattva with these words. O Lord of the treasury of the sky, you fulfilled the wishes of all the Buddhas of the three times. You play in the dominion of your body, speech, and mind. You dwell forever in the experience of the unchanging. My request to you, O protector, is that you please explain what will make a heap of jewels shine, which is a topic that is clear in itself, so that we may meet up with a wealth of jewels. So did he address him. The great Vajrasattva spoke with these words. O Mahasattva, there seems to be an end to the vastness of the sky, in which we are joined together with the end of the sky. In a heart that has no end or middle, whatever we may think, that is how things happen. The ocean of secrets is a wealth of jewels. The methods we apply are clear in themselves. They are inconceivable. In the wheel of self-luminous awareness, we may investigate anything for an eon, but we will not find any meaning. The Aro lineage is a jewel of the heart, A yogin whose heart is joined to his awareness holds his guru as a Vajra life force. He works to please him with essential requisites. He commits himself to service through his three doors. He is made to meet up with a wealth of jewels. He will use the stages of liberating meanings from symbols and with the Brahmanic empowerment into an awareness of royal investiture. He will suddenly meet up with the level of Buddhahood. He will attain what it means to have 100 kinds of happiness. Then it will actually be the instant that is the end of time. The fields and domains in the 10 directions will shine pervasively. They shine by themselves. We cut through any praising and blaming of our awareness. We are perfected in a dominion that is beyond our conceptions. We explain our conceptions of signs that are not complicated. In the wisdom of our very pure clarity, the darkness that limits us is pure without being cleared away. Do not use the language of signs to follow on the trails of those who do not understand the introduction of symbols and meanings. Our own clarity is like the heart of the sun. We are clear, but we live without conceptions. We are eternal, like the unchanging sky. The great eternity that brings forth all things is an unchanging space, as if we were gods for Vajrasattva. We are perfected in a dominion where we are free from any meditation. As it is with the way of our pleasure in magical delights, we manifest things from out of ourselves, and they transform into the many things that we desire. We are like the crows on the boats at sea. We spin around and touch on our own dominions. We are like the jewels of the mighty sage. However we are shown, that is how we will be. We are like the jewels on a crown. Without looking for it, we abide in a dominion that is clear by itself. We are like a jewel treasure that holds an elixir. We do not expand, contract, or move. We are clear just as we are. We are like the light that shines on our dominion. We are not confused. We shine by ourselves. We cut through our conceptions. We are like a crown, not of the victorious ones. By watching it, we will not touch it. It is the dominion of the sky. The apparent world is like a shining mirror. It is full and clear, while it is perfect in its dominion. We seem to be living on the road of the Kalabinka bird. No matter how we may be traveling, our dominion is beyond contemplation. This is like the taste of joy for a girl. It is clearly pervasive, but she has nothing to experience. This is like the earth foundation of precious crystal. It will shine no matter what. It does not move. It is a dominion that is beyond substance. This is like the heart that brings the oceans together. Our doors may be various, but we are equal in the one. This is like the light of the blazing sun and moon. We have no position or preference. Our own clarity is pure. This is like the essence of the sky. We are beyond limitations of investigating things and apprehending them. This is clear by itself. We cut through all complications. We have no visualization. Everything that appears has every form. Like the deeps and the waves that expand and contract from the sea, we arise from ourselves and are gathered into ourselves. We harbor no positions or preferences. Mm. This is a treasure for everyone. The blessings of our clarity are inconceivable. We have cleared away our three limitations. We have touched upon our dominion. As an analogy, this is like an island of precious gold. We are visible to everyone, but we are perfected in the one. In our awareness of our own clarity, we do not contemplate anything. At the doorway of a house of jewels, there is a joining together from all of us to all of us, so that however things may go, our jewel is one, and we will use it to acquire wealth. The children of the victorious ones, fortunate ones who are able, will live in their own clarity, which is a light for us all. Our samadhi overcomes all hatred. It is just the same with our great stupidity. Our total union with desire is like that. Our pride has three kinds of lucidity. Our jealousy does not apply. These five things are gathered into a light that shines by itself, and are present. For a thing that is one, there appeared to be five. This is like being pervaded by the taste of joy. In the dominion of the Dharma, which is beyond our ideas and analyses, clear light is present in the resolve of our awareness. We enter into the heart of the sky, which is beyond our thoughts, with an attitude of unsought equality, without seeking. We take the helm of our awareness. We see there is a meaning for which nothing is written. We follow the trails of signs and language, so we contradict what it means that our awareness is uncomplicated. A self-originating light shines without our seeking it. We melt into a dominion that has no end or center. The secret, the most secret, and the extremely secret are gathered into the one, which is clear by itself and is uncomplicated. Our wisdom is the light of our awareness that shines by itself. We harbor no positions or preferences. This is the same for everyone. As for the equality that is the essence of our awareness, it may be anything at all. We are associated with everything. We do not transfer or change personally. However things may be clear, there is nothing that we may call this. The mirror of total clarity is a great light. In the essence of our perfect wisdom, there has been a great circle from the beginning. Ourselves and others are perfected in the dominion of our wisdom. The king seems to be the mightiest of all. Our holy guru is Vajradhara. He has actually brought forth Vajrasattva with magical words and the lamp of his awareness. He opens the door to the house of treasure that is an endless knot. Then he introduces us to the symbols and meanings for the unborn. We are settled. We are settled on a level where there is nowhere to go. We are shown that this is the body of the Dharma that has no death. The knowledge that we understand of the stars in space and that the sun is brilliantly clear and is pervasively encompassing. We open the door to our precious skulls and pour in the elixir of the heart of Vajrasattva. With methods and unions, we set free the door of our awareness. We teach the Upadesha instructions for secret wisdom. We use an awareness that has no language or words to settle into the light of an awareness that shines by itself. We are introduced to a reward where we have no strife or projection. If we do not reject a master who is the king, who is this king of a teacher, even if we will give up our bodies, lives, senses, flesh, bones, and blood for an eon, what need we say about our children, wives, wealth of money, slave boys, and slave girls? If you do not hold to the holy victorious ones, you may be an expert in innumerable tantras, but they will actually turn into your executioners. And after you lose your heart, you will definitely fall upon the Vajra needle. When we move quickly, we leave borders behind. Just so, once we have fallen into the depths of samsara, an opportunity for freedom will not be possible if we do not depend on this Holy One. In the Upadesha instructions of the Ara lineage of the Great Perfection, those who do not have a guru's Upadesha instructions, who use their knowledge of false ideas to examine things, will certainly fall. There is no doubt. If we work to explain and to surely teach this Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this Upadesha instruction of my most secret heart to people of evil nature, of little learning, who do not immerse themselves in language, people of the inferior vehicles, who revile their Vajra masters, who are hostile toward their Vajra kindred, who put blame on things that are clear in themselves, who work on causes for great wages and fame, who work on negating and proving dharmas, who care about meaningless noise, and who desire their master's empowerment for no purpose. In the charnel grounds of the land of Damshud, as if they were gathering for a Dhamarudram, a gathering of Dakinis who listen with their ears, though it is not the time for our death, but just before it, will actually devour our flesh and blood, and with sorrows that are intolerable and fierce, we will die, and our lives will surely be cut off. Then we will surely go to the Vajra needle. If we do not have the bodhicitta, we will not be free. We will have no refuge. For these reasons, I bequeath this to a single certain child of the victorious ones, who has surely gained empowerment. That is what he said. From the Gate Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 6, the analogies that work to elucidate our awareness. This is chapter 7. We're on page 63. Putting our true purpose into order. Then Sattva presented a question to the great Vajrasattva with these words: Lord of the self-clarity, of the great wisdom of all the Buddhas of the 3 times, in your effort to use a language of magical words to exemplify things, Please use the stages of the instructions that have been used in the past on the essence of our awareness, which is beyond discussion, to speak clearly and definitively on this. So did he address him. Then the great Vajrasattva spoke with these words: O Mahasattva, the Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky is the excellence of the space that is the heart of the great perfection. Those who abide by visualizations and clear methods love their gradual investigations of problems and virtues. We hold the treasure that is the wealth of the sky. In the clarity of our self-awareness, our hearts do not move. As uncontrived clear lights, we live in the light. We have no ideas that do not last. We do not contemplate anything. We harbor an intent that is beyond thought, and that we do not analyze. We enter into the dominion of uncontrived awareness. We live by our resolve of an awareness without thought. We have no thoughts. We do not analyze. We are brilliant. We dwell forever in an intent that we do not visualize. We use the Upadesha instructions of Brahmanic royal investiture to elevate samsara into an uncontrived abode. The intellect that is beyond pressure and grasping knows in its heart a wisdom that is conceptual. An intellect of uncontrived awareness enters into a wisdom that shines without obstruction. We use the practices of compassion and skill in methods so that everything is uncontrived and shines in our awareness. We actually use methods that are for something and by something to gradually join our thought to this and that. Then, by the power of the difference between our beliefs and our engagements, in a single moment, the 5 kinds of living beings abide on the path of enlightenment, with minds of uncontrived awareness that are in mandalas of uncomplicated awareness. We have no work. Our good works are spontaneously realized. We live naturally without working or hunting. In the true dominion of the way that it is, all the pathways that we do not travel are clear in their perfection. We use magical words that are a lamp for our awareness to seek out the differences in our thoughts, just as they are. To have empowerment and blessings and to be skilled in methods. This is the yoga of the supreme Vajra. A person who lives in holiness must grant with his mind unto the Vajra that holds the elixir of good things, without any attitude of deceit, fraud, or disbelief, and holding to the way of the waterfall monks, through the actual door of a mindfulness of his 3 doors, his body, speech, mind, possessions, his fields, male slaves, female slaves, wives, gold, silver, and the 5 kinds of jewels, sons, daughters, domestic animals, and grain, without holding anything back. Then he will practice and suckle and give birth to experience with his 5 kinds of bodily hairs. Those who are holy for a long time are attributed to be dead. Their fame is clear, and they settle down as they grow few. There are those who will fall upon this. They will make promises, exorcisms, and requests. They will bathe wash, perfume, and expose faults. They will rob, demean, and throw out those below them. They will work to study the 18 holy associations, while in all things they do not break their word. They harbor a guardian who shines in their hearts by himself, and they live together in a light that is luminous by itself. With uncomplicated intellects, they understand that we are one. The great perfection is a bow to the clarity of our own awareness. In your effort to personally exemplify the self awareness that is at the heart of your wisdom, use the speech of unspoken awareness to make the meaning of your awareness clear to me. You are a child of uncontrived awareness who truly understands that self clarity is for ourselves. I will show you the face of unsought awareness. You must work to understand this in the depths of your intellect. If someone has left behind his samaya, who will you truly explain the secret wisdom? If we truly teach him the oral lineage of the great perfection, we will turn out to be like bulpara grains, and at that very moment we will be destroyed. When the dakinis who keep their vows gather in the land of corpses, that is a blazing charnel ground, the wild animals will gather. Then we will seem to be tethered. A Vajra guru who is actually blind will confidently go into places that are terrifying. If we depend on him and look for a path, what need we say? We will lose our families. Those who have confidence cleanse themselves with preliminary practices. If we impart empowerment and grant an experience of blessings on an excellent child who is full of good qualities, he will become like the light of 1,000 suns. Once everyone has attained the imparted empowerment I give them, they will dwell in the light of self-luminous wisdom. Once they have savored the taste of 100 kinds of bliss, they will be perfect Buddhas just by this. Yogins who live without hunting use an awareness that enters into the flow to live in an uncontrived clear light. They join together with the end of the sky, so they are perfected in their hearts, the good qualities of which are not numbered. Once we have made this kind of guru happy, he will open the door to a jeweled infinite knot. He will actually use methods for what things are like, to show the faces of precious things and to explain the extent of his warmth. Our lineage uses a mirror of methods, so that while there is no exemplification or investigation of the blazing jewel of genuine clarity, it shines like this in the faces of those we train and control. We use the samadhi of the circle of clear light so that our clear visualizations of different things are present in the one. We use a wisdom that is not static and is clear by itself to grant the Upadesha instructions that are like a waterfall. For intellects that are wrathful and are not still, we grant the Upadesha instructions for tethering elephants. For living beings who will not abide even there, an elephant must give his belly. For people who do not hold on and fade away, We give the Upadesha instructions on an awareness that keeps a spell. When signs of methods and knowledge arise, we give the Upadesha instructions on kissing a skull. For the unfortunate whose senses are inferior, we give the Upadesha instructions of extreme commitment. For people who are internally or externally distracted, we give the Upadesha instructions for counting, retaining, examining, and the ordinary winds. For people that are intellectuals who have ideas, we give the Upadesha instructions on the magical mirror. To those who have families, who lust, crave, and desire, we give the Upadesha instructions on saving up our precious happiness. To those of the family of thusness who cling to permanence, we give the Upadesha instructions for investigating essences. To those who have knowledge whose senses are subdued, who give the Upadesha instructions on an awareness that maintains its pervasion. We teach people who crave for objects about methods for controlling our senses. We teach people who delight in words the Upadesha instructions for investigating languages. To those who are accustomed to being continuously settled in equanimity, we give the instructions for a continuous path of practice. To the fortunate ones who have intellects, the most brilliant, we give the Upadesha instructions that are like blending waters. Those whose awareness is beyond grasping and strife use an awareness that does not engage to see things this way. We settle into an uncontrived experience of clear light. We do not lose our trails. We do not seek any object. Our own clarity is unconditional. We are not disturbed by anything. We do not think about ourselves. We do not seek any dominion. We leave behind all our conceptions. The light of our clarity has no position. It is all-encompassing and not to be visualized. We are liberated from the limitations of hope, fear, thought, and practice. Our freedom from positions is like the blazing light of the sun. Its blessings are completely and pervasively encompassing. It is like a blazing precious gemstone. We are teaching everyone right now. When an awareness that is beyond searching is clear to us, we are free from all origins, engagements, and graspings. That is what he said. From the great Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 7, putting our true purpose into order. This is chapter 8. We're on page 71. Self-luminous awareness. Then Vajrasattva addressed the Tathagata Vajrasattva with these words: the encompassing embodiment of the body, speech, and minds of all the Buddhas of the three times does not harbor any conceptualization. We study how demarcations are actually wisdom. Then the holy ones who are able to experientially determine that our essence is an awareness that is clear to us must understand that it is actually our own clarity. So that we may do this, O protector, please explain this to me. So did he present his request. Then the Tathagata, great delight, who was Vajrasattva, spoke these words. O Mahasattva, in the mandala of our self-aware wisdom, each and every thing, however it may appear, is beyond all the conventionalities that we may fantasize. In the heart of equality, which has no position, however we may look at things, that is how they will be clear. Without holding on, we are free from everything. We are alone. In the essence of secret wisdom, all of the dharmas that we discuss and that are apparent are the experiences of the perfection of self-luminous wisdom. In the true nature, where non-duality is unity, we are beyond all the conventionalities that may be demarcated. In the mirror of self-luminous methods, there arise the reflections of a ceaseless and total understanding. Our uncontrived thusness arises as a reflection. Uncontrived thusness is a transmission that is clear by itself. We abide in a resolve of unexaggerated awareness. Our uncontrived self-clarity is pure like the sky. In a way that is like the sky, not still, the dominion of the Dharma, which is pure from the primordial, sits within the dominion of the self-clarity of our own awareness. Having no extremes or middles, the non-dual pathway is an abode for unattached and pure awareness. In the infinite palace of the totality of clear light, we are beyond any objectives that may be measured or estimated. Without contemplation and without analyses, our own clarity is supreme. Our awareness does not change. It is an embodiment of our purity. This is a transmission we do not discuss, the clear pervasion of our own clarity. We do not strive for virtues or good works. The dominion of the Dharma has no work and is not to be discussed. This is clear to us all, while we have no conceptions. Uncontrived awareness rejects clinging and striving. As things are, the space of our awareness is an equality. In the mandala of the clarity of our self-awareness, our unengaged awareness suddenly shines. This is a knowledge that cuts through conventionalities. The clear and the unclear are clinging or not clinging. With true natures that have no support, anything may be clear to us, but we have nothing to visualize. As for the bliss of self-luminous awareness, it is not to be exemplified with sounds that are demarcations. Luminous experience is a transmission that has no structure. We live in our equality with the taste of our own joy. In the infinite palace of our awareness, which is beyond vast, we dwell forever in a clear light that has no sign. We enter just as we are, into the river just as it is. We live with an attitude that there is nothing to experience. What is not clear to anyone is clear to the One. Alone we experience self-luminous wisdom. The universal base of our awareness arises by itself. We do not live in the way of objects and keepers of objects. What is not clear to us is clear to others. This is neither of them. It is a transmission without limitations. In the purity that we neither praise nor blame, we enter into an experience of uncorrupt self-origination. When we have an experience of self-luminous awareness, we will take no joy at signs that are pure. We have no dharma, whether of fear or of fearlessness. We do not have any ideas about engaging in anything at all. In clear rivers of water that have no ripples, a path of practice that has no deceit is forever present. We know that the intolerable wheels of hell are an experience of self-luminous wisdom. In the dominion of the Dharma, where our awareness is not complicated, whatever may arise, be it fierce and intolerable sorrow or the pleasure of happiness, is actually the playfulness of our wisdom. We shine in our experience of self-luminous non-duality. With an uncontrived knowledge that is self-originating, the king of self-empowered awareness, without thinking of his equality, turns out to be extraordinary. He is able to liberate the knowledge and spirits of others. In the great wisdom of our non-duality, our awareness does not enter onto the trails of dualistic grasping. It is not clear light or supreme bliss. Ideas and demarcated dharmas do not last. We are not on the side of nirvana. We do not abide by any attitude of regret about samsara. In a samadhi that has no intervening boundaries, we use intellects that do not hold on to live in clarity. When we are not distracted, joining and separation are not present. In our uncontrived hearts, we are spontaneously realized. The differences in our abilities are infinite. We are like blazing Vajra jewels. We overwhelm everyone. We are perfectly alone. Like the light at the heart of the sun, our wisdom about samsara is an experience that shines by itself. Just as gold has substance, color, and shape, we are not contrived by any virtuous or evil karma. We are like the winged beings that live in the sky. On the roads of briars that are samsara, we are happy. As it is with miracles that are illusions, we live without moving from our own experience. It is by the grace of the leader of all living beings that we are blessed so that we will surely not fall down. The power and grace in our own clarity is inconceivable. Our wisdom is clear by itself. It does not come or go. Our compassion is clear by itself. We have no position or preference. Our samadhi is clear by itself. We have no visualizations. In true self-clarity, we do not engage in ourselves. The winds that move our ideas are not present in the self-luminosity that is not bound or liberated. In our clarity, we are actually in the way of butter lamps. We engage in a sentience that has no conceptions. It is not anything at all. It is just like that. To force a visualized referent onto the Vajra sky that has no limitations is a mistaken pathway. The sun that is the heart of our wisdom rises. Our self-evident awareness is perfected in a treasure. We have no extreme, middle, or any position. Those things are not engaged in any attitude that is equanimous. In the clear light, where we have nothing to engage in, it is like pouring water into water. We settle in this way into a non-dual way of being. Samsara is clearly at the heart of our wisdom. The sun that illuminates samsara is primordially empty of any darkness that would limit us. As for the sun that illuminates our wisdom, it is totally at ease and is beyond our visualizations. It is not anything at all. It is everything. As for the compassion that has no position or preference, it is like the end of the sky. It is totally pervasive. The ocean of wisdom has no shore. The mandala that liberates us maintains our complete perfection. The embodiment of our hearts is our uncontrived true nature. As for the mandala of the sun and moon that does not beam out, it shines in our experience of the sky, which we do not seek. As things are, the mandala of our own clarity shines naturally from out of an uncontrived dominion. The crown of true highness is not to be touched by views that are limited. Contrivance and non-contrivance limit our thusness. The way it is has no middle or extreme. We abide in a dominion that does not abide anywhere. That dominion is an uncontrived land of peace. Our true natures have been empty from the primordial. We have no conceptions about being empty or not empty. Not to think is actually the limit of our thinking. In the wisdom that is beyond extremes and middles, we do not impute any existence or any absence of extremes and middles. Unshakable wisdom is a great light. Samsara arises into its own self-clarity. The origin of all things is an experience that is like the sky. The apparent world clearly abides in wisdom. The thing that may shine as anything is actually wisdom. Ignorance and obstructions have never existed in the wheel of our shining wisdom. As for the wheel of our all-good awareness, it may be anything. It does not stop. In the reality that is beyond our thoughts, our objectives are not moved by any thoughts or fantasies. In the samadhi of the fullness of being brilliantly settled, we do not do the work of expanding and contracting our minds. We are primordially present in a space that is clear by itself. It is the supreme experience of uncontrived enlightenment. As for the jewel that will transform to be like anything, when there is nothing on our trail, things like that will appear. From out of the wheels of our self-evident sentience, there come hundreds of thousands of mandalas that are free. Without any traveling, we live in the dominion of wisdom. Without any meditation, our awareness is suddenly engaged. Our own minds are not clear. We do not abide by any dharma that is free from non-duality. Our ceaseless playfulness will arise no matter what. We are gathered in a dominion of uncomplicated awareness. Our discussions take the wheel of language. Using language, we arrive in the dominion of true meaning. In the mirror of the mind that gathers all things, our awareness does not hold on. We do not contemplate anything. We use methods that are self-secret to cut through. The meaning of secret wisdom is invisible. That is what he said. From the great Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 8, Self-Luminous Awareness. And I think we should stop there.
Yes, Chris, you want to stop here? So we start next section in the page 81?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I will, oh yeah, I was going to say editor is on. I was going to say editor is on.
Yeah.